Well, it's around 0, maybe 2 or 3 degrees above. I'm not sure. Had this thing plugged in overnight. It's March, what, 15th or something. I gotta go shut my shop door here. And I gotta blow snow. We got, I don't know, 15 inches. It's pretty cold for being, I got a lot of junk around here. Pretty cold for being middle of March. We've really had a good summer, or excuse me, a good winter. I gotta pick up this junk. I'm gonna shut that off and make my way back to the tractor without killing myself. And I had the tractor started right up. Of course, it was plugged in. I find with that factory block heater, if it's out in the wind, which I've had to do years ago before I had this shed, I'd have to put a blanket or tarp over the engine to let it warm up. The factory block heater just does not keep up in our bitter cold. If it's like today, it would have been all right, but if it's 20 below with a wind, it's the wind that does it. Drives the heat right out of that engine. Yeah, here she is, the 7050. No LEDs on it, but 190, straight 190, 200. WD. I didn't put the grab handle in here yet because last year I think I put new hydraulic hoses going to the steering. Had this all apart. Some of those clip-in nuts were missing, so I left the ones out that hold the grab handle because I think they're probably the easiest to put in. I gotta up my seat, pump up. I got a Grammer, I think it's a Grammer I got from K&M Seats. Oh, a dozen years, 14 years ago I think. But it leaks out now. It sits for a few hours, so I don't know if it's a hose, it must be leaking. So it pumps. There. Anyway, I'll let this thing warm up, speed her up a little bit. Probably don't need to show you blowing snow. Won't be able to handle this this phone and do that at the same time. But anyway, when people think that we're out of the snow, they should have grew up in the 80s and 70s. They're whining because we've had, this is only the second time I've had to use the snowblower all year. We had a snow in early March, but it was, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. Could have been more. But it got warm right away, and I thought, well, the good Lord put it there, He can take it away. And within a couple days it was gone. It was light, fluffy stuff anyway. This stuff's packed hard. It started snowing when it was warmer, and then it got bitter cold and the high winds, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and hardened the snow pretty good. Duals for this tractor. one more tractor like this, 70-45 or something. Nice to have an 80-70 front wheel assist, but then I'd leave the duals off this one always, I think. My white planter, I got it all ready for spring. One thing I forgot to do was put tape, masking tape or duct tape is what I usually use to block the mice from getting up through the planter unit into the air system. I put a hardware screen over the fan, keep the mice out that way, but I forgot to do that, so imagine I'll have mice. This is the worst year I've ever seen mice. Imagine I'll have mice in the air system, and then I'll take all the hoses off. I don't know if I can get them end caps out. They're kind of pushed in quite a ways. If I have to break them out, I will. I think I got a new one sitting somewhere that I was going to use for something else. Yeah. Just letting it warm up. It's one thing. These 70 series. Oh, my switch up here is goofy too. There's low. I'm going the wrong direction suddenly. And then high, you kind of got to wiggle it. And there's nothing there. So way over where it should be on high, there's nothing. There's high. If I wiggle it, I got high. But with these tractors, they got to be running about 2,000 RPM or more to get heat pumped up into the cab. That's just the way the things are. So I won't get heat until I do that. But I don't know what went wrong with my switch up there. Can't see it, I guess. It's too dark. Cab light used to work. I don't know if the cab light, the dome light here doesn't. Probably mice got in there. That should work, and it don't. Who knows? I'll take that little cover off. Pop the light out maybe. If not, I'll look in this post. Take the cover off and see if I can see bad wires. Doggone mice. I've never seen them so bad. They got in there. I got poison out. They learn. After a little while, they don't like poison. I got traps out. I think I got a weasel in the shop. Something's been eating the mice. After I catch them, I got those gray Victor traps, so the head can't get at. I'll find the trap dragged off, and there's no body, just the head. And the cement on the north side of my shop sunk about an inch, which it should have never done that, but it did. And I think I got a mink or a weasel coming in and grabbing those mice. And I haven't had any mice for about 2 weeks now, so that's what makes me think it could be something like that getting. I guess that's all.